enough about the way McCallum is fighting. And right now, Randall Yonker is coming back to make a fight of this. That was almost an even round.
Round 4, light heavyweight scheduled for 12. Originally, Yonker was to face Australian Jeff Harding for the light heavyweight championship, but Harding had to drop out because of a cut over the eye during training. So now Yonker has to answer the 37-year-old veteran, Mike McCallum, former two-time world champion.
Can you imagine Mike McCallum as a substitute for Harding? I mean, I'd rather have Harding and fight for the title. And here instead, you got a really tough old pro, hard to beat, and nothing at stake.
Yeah, Yonker said, I trained for a tough, durable fight for Jeff Harding. So he says, I'm ready for Mike McCallum as a result. The counter, left hook there by Randall Yonker.
Randall starting to use his speed. As a younger man, he should have better reflexes and faster speed. He just showed it then with a hook. But basically what Eddie Futch said is right. As long as you got him going back, he's not punching him. He starts coming forward, he gets brave on you. So it's back to you first.
It was mostly, if not all, McCallum over the first two. Then Yonker answered back in the third. Terrific third round. And now quite even here in the fourth. Almost a low blow, but Yonker right on the waistband.
And you can see exactly Eddie Futch's wisdom. He said, as long as you're punching and coming forward, Randall is not punching. He's covering up. You just saw a perfect example of that for about 30 seconds. Now here is a warning. 30 points will be taken away, he said. Joe Cortez, if you keep on holding and if you keep on hitting low, we will take points away.
That was a low blow inflicted by McCallum.
I think both men are hitting low because they're punching to the body, Steve.
Both have been guilty of that penalty, and now Joe Cortez is beginning to lose patience. Nice maneuver there by Yonker to elude Mike McCallum.
Look at these stretches of time where Yonker doesn't throw anything because McCallum is throwing something. Exactly what Eddie Futch said. That's wisdom in the corner.
Over 100 years of experience just between the two.
And they got Edmund Lewis, who was an excellent fighter and has been an excellent cornerman for many years now. So they got a lot of wisdom and calmness.
Blood from the left nostril of Randall Yonker. Again, McCallum lining Yonker up, looking for the body.
He's calm, though. He's not rushing in there. He wants to get that body. And he wants to go to the head if he can.
Yeah, just for good measure. Nice uppercut by McCallum.
Oh, nice low blow by Randall.
Under 10 seconds. Round 4.
Big points for Mike McCallum.
So round 4 is in the books here at the MGM Grand. Let's go over to Bobby Chess standing by. Bobby.
Thank you, Steve. We're here with Rick Rufus, the undisputed light heavyweight kickboxing champion, and different type of fight here tonight. You're not, no one's using their feet. What brings you a fight like this?
Well, I'm here to talk about the biggest fight in the sports history of kickboxing, PKA Karate Mania, March 26th, live pay-per-view.
Well, that's a no. We know that's on Showtime on March 26th, Showtime Event Television. I stand corrected. And John-Yves Theriault, a formidable opponent. What can we expect from you there?
Well, I want the kickboxing world and all the fight fans to know that it's my time. It's in with the Jet Age, out with the Ice Age. It's time for the Iceman to be dethroned. It's time for the ice to melt, and I'm the man to do it.
What about regular boxing? I know my dad did some kickboxing, karate, but I chose to do this. I was more comfortable without kicking. What made you lean toward kickboxing?
Well, 4 limbs are better than 2. I always got a big thrill of being able to get up and kick a guy in the head with a full force kick.
All right, thank you very much, Rick. We'll go back to ringside and Steve Albert and Freddie Pacheco.
All right, thanks very much, Bobby, as we enter round 5, scheduled for 12. Randall Yonker. Oh, what a left reply by McCallum. And McCallum all over Yonker, swarming. But Yonker able to spin out of trouble.
Yonker must have been given heck in the corner because he came out fighting, and he had to, because they've got to tell him exactly what Eddie Futch said in the other corner. You have got to be first or this guy's going to eat you up, because McCallum has no mercy. He will come right after you. big points at the end of that round when he cornered Randall Yonker and pummeled him in the corner.
Mike McCallum, 45-2-1 with 34 knockouts. Randall Yonker, 29-2 with 23 knockouts. Yonker out of Mobile, Alabama. McCallum, Brooklyn, Kingston, Jamaica. He's been all over.
McCallum is wearing out. Well, I'm sorry, McCallum is wearing out Randall Yonker.
Well, I'll tell you, age is being tested here, but it's a young age is being tested. I'm happy to be back with you, fellas.
You get kicked?
No, I didn't get kicked, but I missed what I understand were two very exciting rounds. And, well, I tell you, from back where I was, I could hear the crowd going crazy. And by the looks of your scorecard, it's been all McCallum.
Yeah, it has been all McCallum. And look at it. Oh, there he goes.
Almost down goes Yonker. I don't know what held him up. I don't know how he stayed up.
He's staying up on his heart right now because he is in big trouble. I think he got his nose broken.
Tremendous fortitude by Randall Yonker, who buckled over, was ready to take the plunge, and hung in there.
It was a vicious left uppercut, and there's no quitting Yonker. He is still swinging and trying.
Mike McCallum trying to finish Yonker off here in round 5. Less than a minute to go. Amazing courage by Yonker. He won't go down. Oh, is he stunned?
It was the body. He got his body snatched.
That was the body snatcher punch. One punch put him down like that.
How you feel? Get up, corner. Get up, corner. How you feel? You want to continue? Yeah. Come over here. Get up, corner. Get up, corner. Get up, corner. You want to continue? Yeah.
Joe Cortez giving it a lot of time. He must be very kind to Randall Yonker, who is right on the verge of goal.
Can Yonker survive this 5th round? What an accumulation of punches. Yonker came back with a left. Back comes McCallum. Back comes Yonker. And now Yonker in trouble again. And Joe Cortez has to throw it away. And he stops the fight. It's all over. Mike McCallum with an awesome display here in the 5th round.
Well stopped. He had no business letting that continue, and he is, well, even now he's stumbling forth. Randall Yonker, the punishment, Bobby, was severe on the ropes.
Well, you know, he's just a masterful fighter. He's just a superior talent. He has the age and experience in his corner, and the age here didn't hurt him, not a bit.
But you know what hurt? Experience hurt. His experience was so superior to Yonker, he just didn't know how to handle all that was coming at him.
Randall Yonker showed me a great heart, and he showed me a Bobby Ches-like chin. But I'll tell you, I expected a little more from him. He was talking a very good game in the dressing room, and also yesterday during the interviews. I really expected more out of him, a little more pressure, a little more movement, a better jab. And I was a little disappointed in him. I'm sure he is, but he took an awful lot of punishment.
Hey, Bobby, he was in there with a Rolls Royce. That man is the quality of boxing, has been for years, Mike McCallum. I mean, and he's got a quality corner. It just shows when all those pros get together, it's hard to beat a guy like Mike McCallum, even old and even a little heavy as he is now.
You don't become a 3-time world champion because you're average.
You got it.
McCallum with the barrage, putting this man away. Yonker's nose was bloodied at 1:15 of the 5th. He was stunned at 1:35. He went down at 2:13, and it was stopped at 2:55 unofficially here in round number 5. We'll get the official word from Jimmy Lennon Jr. momentarily, but what a ferocious attack by the body snatcher, Mr. Mike McCallum. Hugs all around in McCallum's corner.
I told you not to ride back.
His first fight of 1994
You made it real easy, boy.
with Eddie Fudd. Don't punch him too hard, Mike. A big hug for Joe Cortez. Let's get the official announcement right now from Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes, 55 seconds in round number 5. The referee in charge, Joe Cortez, stops the contest. Winner by way of technical knockout, the body snatcher, Mike McCallum.
Bobby, let's take a look at where McCallum got Yonker in trouble at the beginning of the round.
Well, it's the beginning of the round, and Yonker, again, to his credit, is trying, but it's just there's a big left hook counter. There's too much skill, too much artillery, in McCallum's arsenal. He backs him up to the ropes and he hits him with a left uppercut. It's coming up shortly, and it just really stuns it, and it starts to become the beginning of the end. We didn't get it on that shot. There was a shot where he pushed it in. As it's a little later on in the round, and certainly in the same combination, right on the nose. That's where a lot of the blood came from. That's what shocked him so badly, almost brought him to his knees. And even though, again, he's still trying to whip that left hook in, but Yonker just doesn't have the tools. And the knockdown, the mark of a great professional and a great champion. He's got him hurt to the head. He doesn't forget the body. He slips that left hook under, bang! There goes all the air in his body, and that is a very debilitating and terrible feeling, I can tell you from experience.
Thousands of fans here at the end.